Hello everybody, it's your boy N here. I'm coming at you guys with another YouTube video. So, in today's video, I'm going to be giving you the Luna setup for the Supermassive Receptor dungeon. Now, I've seen a lot of people use Luna in there and say that she's not too good. So, let's fix that. Starting off, maneuvering module is always going to be mid-air maneuvering. So, this is kind of fair. As for the red module, Mono Dokawaki, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. So, what red mod are we choosing? Because it's not Battlefield Concert. We're going back to the power of Luna with Noise Surge. Now, Noise Surge is her best red module for mobbing, which is why we are going to be using Noise Surge. For this, we're going to pair it up with a plenty of setup to go crazy with everything on this build. We're going to go in with 2 HP modules. So we're going to be using HP amplification and increase HP. This is just for a nice touch of survivability. Next up, let's use non-attribute Synctium. This will just give us a little kick of power when it comes to non-at abilities, which is what Luna is based on. Next up, as we know, Luna is a very strong Descendant, and with Noise Surge she can in fact pull her own crit out of her ass. So instead of going with anything else, we're going to be going with a crit setup. However, we do not need insight because Luna can force insight herself. We will in fact be using front lines. So front lines is going to be Luna's mod over here. Next up, we want to max out our range. So for the range, we're going to go with expansion as well as amplification control, specifically with Luna. Now, just to finish it off, simple, we are going to go in with damage. Luna is just a straight big dog when it comes to damage, so we're going to go with maximize power and maximize skill. Pretty straightforward. Because we are not using a single cooldown module on this build, gapping time is also going to be Luna's best trigger mod for maximum damage. This is nice and easy, and this is cozy. You don't even need to run a second HP module, but you can replace that with damage if you wish so. Now for her weapons, let me just shove them in before the reactor. We are going to be using the Deus for bossing, and other than that, we're going to be using the Thunder Cage. We love the Thunder Cage, so the Thunder Cage will be our weapon of choice. Does this matter? Not really. Let's move on. Moving on to the reactor, we are going to go with a non-attribute and singular reactor. This is specific for all Luna's abilities, and then we want singular and crit damage for maxed out damage specifically with Luna. As for the external components, Mage set has been Luna's best set for a very long time, and that one is not changing at all. With Luna, this is pretty much what you are going to want to run. You want max HP and MP recovery out of combat, max MP, MP recovery in combat, very heavy on that max MP because that does give Luna more damage, and then MP recovery modifier and defense, and then max resistance, max shield and toxic resistance. For your cores, you want max HP and defense across all of them, and then for your max HP and defense across all your cores. I've got fire resistance, so I was messing with this for Lava Citadel, but don't worry, defense is better. So, pretty simple on that front. Next up, for her arcade tuning. Now, for Luna's arcade tuning, we are going with a dog damage level of a build. A little bit more range and a little bit more damage. We're also going to go all the way up to here, but we're not going to cooldown. Instead, we're going up to arcade chain catalyst, which is going to allow Luna to strip and do even more damage. Up here, we're going to go for a little bit of crit rate and some crit damage, and we'll finish it off with one more damage node. Pretty simple for Luna. Now, why are we actually using the Thunder Cage? That one sprint speed is nice, but the only thing we actually need is Brisk Walk. Any weapon with Brisk Walk would work, and pretty much that's it. For the Deus, this is what I've gone with. I've gone with 1 ray and 2 crit damages. 3 crit damages also work as well, but it's a little bit more crit fishing. That's pretty much it for the boss. And for the setup on here, you're going to want to run something like this for your Descendant. Overpower is going to be your main module for that critical hit damage. And make sure to grab some rounds, and you're basically bowling with the sword as well. As for inversion reinforcements, with Luna, fairly simple. We're going to go with focus boost, we're going to go with pain suppression, and then we're also going to go with blade extension for more damage. Pretty much, that's it. So, now we've got the Luna setup out of the way, let's get on into some Luna gameplay. Now, Luna gameplay is going to be very, very simple. We're just going to want to bike up to the mobs, and then we're going to take care of them using our second ability to gain crit rate, our blue ability or our third ability to get crit damage, and then our purple to get modifier. Once we get our reds maxed out and we are getting all of our crits, then we're just going to want to go in and just keep tapping with Luna. Now over here, you just want to start off by building your reds, and the thing is with Noise Surge, you can get out of Noise Surge, go back into Noise Surge, and you still keep your buff. As you can see over here, I do that. Now I go in with the bike, and I've already got my buff active. Now I can jump off and then activate my first ability, and I pop this immediately, and boom. Now we've got a nice permanent crit buff, and you can see the way I'm mobbing. Because of what Nexon did for Luna, mobbing with Luna now, especially using Noise Surge, is significantly better. You ideally want to be enhancing her blue instead of her reds. I'm just doing reds because it's working with the flaw of my timing. But you can see here, Luna is just a move side to side simulator, and she will annihilate all of the mobs in your way very, very easily. It's just how Noise Surge works, and in this instance, it is definitely her best mobbing module. As for this big boy over here, we basically just ignore him. We just run around and we just Noise Surge with Luna, because this guy, we are going to be staying close enough to him for us to do just damage to him, and he's not really going to be able to hit us or lock onto us because we're going to kill him before he gets a chance. As for the people who are mobbing / locking onto us from far away, don't worry about them either. You're just gonna walk around, do your own thing, and they're all going to die as well. Before you hop onto your bike though, I do recommend doing one quick push of every single button just to keep your stacks active. Then when it comes to hopping into your ability again, you can easily just go back in and maintain your stacks and just keep all of your damage up. Pretty nice and pretty easy. Easy way to just shred everything as you go with Luna. Nice and easy way to do it. Ideally, you do not want to be dropping any of your stacks, so, you know, make sure to pay attention whilst you're playing your game. And I know a lot of people really do not like playing Luna, especially Noise Surge Luna, so I can already imagine the hate comments saying that Battlefield Concert is better because, you know, you can play her and you can't play Noise Surge. To that I say you have nothing more than a glaring skill issue, my friend, and Noise Surge is truly Luna's best build. A lot of people don't know and don't respect the Noise Surge, not knowing that this was Luna's true build that really could scare bunny players, and it's definitely the build that a lot of people were hyped about back in the day before Ult Luna existed. So trust me, if you're going to do anything and you're going to respect Luna, you definitely got to respect her Noise Surge build more than anything. As I said over here, just want to get in here, and you know how easy it is to just mob, because all the mobbing is just done for you. Even mobs on elevated surfaces, you can just basically walk straight past, and you can see how everything just dies to one hit. Very nice and easy, especially with Luna. Same story over here, just mob, 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 and boom, enhanced. Just nuke everything, and you basically press like 1 or 2 buttons to do it. You don't even need to run up here, because once that platform comes across, you can just do everything on there. Nice and easy. It's just about maintaining your buffs, and Luna just shreds everything this way. It's a nice, fun, easy, lazy, and effective method to play Luna. Just gotta learn how to press the buttons on time, and you'll be having significant levels of fun with her. Another very nice thing about Luna is the fact that you can kind of get away with traversal very hard because of her buffs. Like this over here. It's sweet, nice and easy, and yeah, you just basically want to make sure you don't drop her multipliers. And I'm just gonna like listen back for the vibing and everything, and I'm gonna show you why Luna is a great Descendant in here. I'm pretty sure you're kind of seeing enough gameplay to justify using Noise Surge right now anyways, but I truly call this the return of the king. A lot of people probably weren't expecting Noise Surge to be Luna's best option in here, so yeah, this is definitely something that I'm all about. And you gotta remember that Luna does in fact feel amazing. Even enhancing and everything over here, pretty easy. Okay, just keep that over there. Head into the boss fight. Just keep an eye on the buffs on the side of your screen, so you know you can get out and enhance at the right times. Ideally, you just don't really want to be losing her red buff, and that's pretty much it. Now is the fun time where we get into a pissing contest with the boss. We still want to dash this, switch over to the dais, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, slam, 1, 2. Then this is where we go back into surging, and we just do this. Still want to do damage to these ticks over here. Just keep an eye on her ability, especially because she will push her stuff out just like that. Just double jump it and you're basically good to go. Double jump it again. Out of your surge you go. Back onto dais. 1, 2, 3, slam. 1, 2, 3, slam. 1, 2, 3, slam. 1, 2, 3, slam. 1, 2. Nice and easy Luna gameplay. It can get a bit chaotic, but don't worry if you die. You can just spawn in, slam again. 5 minutes 2 seconds Luna in the Supermassive Receptor dungeon. Could easily be done faster, but anyway guys, that's this video on Luna. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please do smash that like button. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing. I make plenty of videos on the first Descendant, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!